TradingView chart with... All right, here we go. So we use TradingView, and we have QuantView set up as an overlay here, or as a indicator. So we use QuantView Smart Money Concepts indicator here. Couple of things. So very interesting, actually, is yesterday, this was our opening range high, this blue line. And as you can see, it has served as... Well, it served as a little bit of resistance right here. And then this morning, the opening range high has served as support. And we've pretty much been touch, bounce, touch, bigger bounce, touch, bigger bounce, touch, bigger bounce. So let's see if we work our way back down to the opening range high from yesterday. But right now, in 2 minutes is the end of the hour. And we are going to need, or the end of, yeah, it's the close of the hour, top of the hour, whatever you want to say. So what we need to do is, before we start anything, I never take a trade before 9 o'clock, and I only take shorts. So I am looking for the opening range of the day, and it's pretty easy to get that number. All we have to do is go to 830, which is this candle right here. So... All right, that's the lowest we've been. The low of the 830 candle is the lowest we've been so far today. You can see where my cursor is hovering over, I think. So that's the lowest we've been. 18,093.75. 18,093.75. So we're going to we're going to actually just, we'll leave that blue line there since it might end up coming into play today if we break down. So we'll put one here. So that's our opening range low. And as long as this next minute we don't break this high here, we have our opening range high at, whoa, holy crap. Yep, okay. Oh, but that is 9 o'clock. So what the heck? Did y'all see that? That was insane. That was... Whoa. 18,133, and that went up to 18,176. That was a 43. Holy shoot. That was a 43 handle move. Today I'm going to be trading 5 contracts. 40, that would have been a 43 handles. It's $1,000. That would have been a $4,500 move, and I'm only taking shorts, and that went up. So if I had been in that and I hadn't been able to put my stop in time, I would have just taken a $4,500 loss right there. That's nuts. What just happened? Edmund, sorry, it is, I'm on Central Time, so I'm on the same time as the Chicago, the CME group, which is Chicago time. So it is 8:30, it's 9 o'clock now. Market opens at 8:30 for me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Hefe, I didn't make a trade. Sorry. I didn't actually lose any money there. I'm just saying, like, if I had. That's why it's really important. I'm opening up news right now. Whoa. Okay, so U.S. manufacturing PMI went down. Oh, and Goolsby is speaking right now. Wow, we had a ton of numbers. 5-year inflation came in at 2.9%. University of Michigan 5-year inflation 2.9%. University of Michigan 1-year inflation 3%. U.S. ISM manufacturing prices paid 52.5. Like, all right. I never make a trade before 9 and on a news day. I like to wait at least 5 minutes after news is done. So here's the thing. The 8:30, technically our opening range is right here. So our 9 o'clock range extended all the way up to here. So we're going to mark our other range line real quick. Right here. And let me explain. I'm not going to be trading for a few minutes because this is some crazy volatility from this news. Let's let the market process the news that just came out. A lot of news just came out. Let's let the market process all this before we start getting in. So while we wait, let me just give everyone a quick refresher on my strategy and how I trade. Yeah, Penny, I saw that news at 9. Am I in the news? I'm not in the news, Flavor Soden. No, I do know about news events. I'm reading all of them right now. I have them pulled up. Anyways, okay, so opening range high 18,176. Opening range low, 30-minute opening range is 18,093.75. So we are going to be looking for we are going to be let me talk about my strategy real quick before we start trading. I am a supply and demand trader. I use some ICT concepts in my strategy, but really I'm a supply and demand trader, which is why I really like QuantView here. QuantView has these order blocks. So we have supply order blocks in red, demand order blocks in green. When there's demand, you tend to get buyers in place. When there's supply, sellers tend to come in, right? At least historically. So supply and demand order blocks mean that historically in the recent past, as you can see here, like here, buyers came back in and drove the price up. Buyers came in, drove the price up. Buyers came in, drove the price up. That's what all these green bars are. And then the demand would be up here, where if you go back to the overnight, or really technically overnight, but technically this was like 1 a.m. my time. You have sellers came in, drove the price down. Sellers came in, drove the price down. And there's kind of one here, but we took it out with the range that we're in right here. We would have had another order block up here where sellers earlier took over. And that would have been a really strong order block because of how strong the seller movement was, the price action was on the sell side. But we really have kind of taken that out here with our 30-minute opening range. So we're breaking back down. We are in the middle of the opening range right now. Obviously, the market is still digesting all the news that just came out. As a reminder, we had a ton of news events, and we have Goolsby speaking right now, who is a Fed chair. So, and then at 9:15, holy crap, 9:15 we have Waller and Logan are speaking, who are also on with the Fed. And then 11:15 Bullstick speaks. Noon we have the Baker Hughes total rig oil count and oil rig count. So I don't trade crude. I don't trade crude oil. Crude oil rarely has any meaningful impact on the market for Nasdaq. Flavored Soden, let me explain. Let me answer that in a sec. Crude oil numbers coming out later today. We don't trade crude. Probably not going to impact us on the Nasdaq, but we'll still be aware of those just in case. So, Flavored Soden, just to answer your question, so TradingView itself, I don't know if you have TradingView or not. TradingView itself has fees associated with it if you want to have live data on the Nasdaq. It's not too bad. I think it's like $15 or $20 a month for live data feed on TradingView. QuantView is pretty expensive. I'm working on trying to get a partner like referral code right now, so people who watch my stream and want to try QuantView can get a discount. But more on that. I think I pay like $150 a month for QuantView. It's definitely kind of pricey, but I like it because it charts everything for me. It charts the supply and demand and some other things for me, volume, some of the things. It just makes them very digestible and easy to process for me, and it's very customizable. So I like QuantView quite a bit, and it's worth the price of admission for me. All right. Once again, a couple other things I try to explain before I start trading on every stream is Tradeovate is what I use to place my orders. Trading View is what I use to chart. And if you're just tuning in, as you can see here, we're up 65,900 on these accounts right now. This is my sixth day trading these accounts. We're up $7,290 on these 4 accounts and $12,247 on these 3 accounts. So, and I will continue to share my P&L. At the very least, I'll share my P&L before I wrap the stream so that in the spirit of transparency, everyone can kind of track. Hefe was here with us on my first stream. I think my first stream this week was Wednesday or Tuesday. Hefe tuned in, and Hefe made the comment yesterday that he thought I had lost money. I did lose money on stream. I was down when I ended my stream on Tuesday or Wednesday. Ended up trading off stream and going back positive. Not a lot, but I was like up 604 of my accounts and up 1,000 in the other 3. So I did. That's why I try to share that. You guys can keep track of my total cash amounts in my accounts whenever you tune in. Anyways, just trying to be transparent. I know a lot of streamers, it's kind of controversial because a lot of streamers love to share their wins, love to talk about what they're doing right, but never really stop to talk about the losses they take or the failures they had. I'm on a 5-day win streak. That could end today. It could end Monday. It could end in a month. That'd be awesome if my win streak lasted for a month. But at the end of the day, try to be transparent. Thank you, Gold Trader Mo. Appreciate it. Do you trade gold futures, Mo? I'm assuming if you're here watching my futures trading stream. God, Carlos, what up? Oh, that's cool, man. I love it. Oh, interesting. Okay. So you're more of a Forex trader. Yeah, okay. Interesting. That's awesome. So personally, I'm not a fan of, I'm not a trader of, I don't know why my video is delayed. Let me make sure. I'm not a huge fan of, I really like futures. It's a regulated industry. It's heavily regulated, and just a big fan of futures. I don't trade crypto. I don't trade Forex. Never have, never will. But to each their own. I don't knock anyone for trading what they like to trade. As long as it's legal and it is, and you're protected. So. Flavored soda. And the trading view indicator I use is QuantView, and it is their QuantView Smart Money Concepts, or SMC V2. And it basically just does supply and demand for you. Now you can chart your own supply and demand. So for example, here we go. We have, this is a little trickier. Let's see what, yeah, so they're using this. So I'll show you basically how you would do this. So basically you have, we had a breakout right here. So you would look at the candle, the red candle immediately before the breakout as a demand level. So you would chart this. Let's see, rectangle. You would take this red candle and mark it out there. So that would, in theory, be a meaningful demand level. If we toggle here, you can see QuantView is looking at that candle plus this red candle that was before it. So it's looking at this candle and this candle as the range. So it's basically doing that. You can see I'm zoomed out on this, but you can see it's the same thing. That's what QuantView is doing. I just like it because it does it for me. And then it's just up to me. I don't have to chart the data myself. I can just look and see, like I can decide whether I like the way the data is being presented and make my decision based on that. It's just one less thing for me to do. That's why I like QuantView. I can chart my own supply and demand levels, but if I can have, I mean, it just like trading futures, especially trading Nasdaq, time is money. Every second can count when you're trying to get good trade location. So if I can have a slight advantage and have a few extra seconds to make a good trade, I would like to do that. Okay, we're breaking above our opening range high of the day. So we had news come out at 9. Price shot up like 43 handles in a few seconds. Came back down, consolidated down here. We bounced off of, well, I guess it kind of, we probably had a little bit of a supply or a demand level down here. Let's see. Price spiked. Yeah, we had, I guess you would look at it like this right here. The demand level would have been in this range here. Probably. Depends on how you, like I said, QuantView doesn't chart it like that, but pulled back, ripped back to the upside. And we basically are now looking at potentially an opening range breakout. If we can hold above opening range highs right here, I think it's very reasonable for us to break up through 18,200 and continue on to the upside. I don't like taking long positions in when I'm trading futures. I don't know why. It's just my preference is to not. I don't know. Okay, there we go. Oh, Gold Trader. What? Okay, so you use volume profile, VWAP, combined with footprint and delta. I also love the 1 minute. Great. Awesome. So you're looking at similar things. I have VWAP on here. VWAP on the Nasdaq is like a really significant level. VWAP tends to be really strong support and resistance on the Nasdaq. So I love VWAP. And then you said volume profile for sure. Definitely should be factoring volume profile into your trading decisions. Delta is good too. I really like cumulative delta. Yeah, here we go. We're running to the upside. And because I'm looking for a short entry here, I'm sitting on my hands. Just going to watch and see what happens. I think we'll eventually get a pullback. So I'm going to wait for that pullback and take my time here. Yeah, I think one thing that's really important to note as well is that while, like Gold Trader just said, like VWAP, volume profile, footprint and delta, the candles, all the things that people are looking at, those are all really standard like indicators and things that people are looking at. It's technical analysis. I think one thing that's really important if you are trading future, whatever you're trading, it's really important that you become a master of what you are trading. So I trade Nasdaq. I watch the ES, which is the S&P, but I trade Nasdaq and I watch ES just because it tends to move with the Nasdaq. So I like to kind of compare and contrast, but I don't trade ES. They move differently. I only trade Nasdaq, and I only trade Nasdaq because I want to make sure I'm really good at trading Nasdaq. I don't want to kind of do the whole switcheroo. The saying that some people say is like dance with who you brung. Stick to one, become really good at one. If you like trading crude oil, if you like trading gold futures, if you like trading freaking cattle or soybeans, like whatever you want to trade it, and be really good at it. Nasdaq probably has the most volume, although the ES has pretty good volume too. It just moves really differently. Actually, I don't know which futures have the highest volumes. Nasdaq's got to be top 3 at least. All right, we might be getting a pullback off this 18,200 level, which would lead me to believe that we might break back into the opening range. This might be a failed auction, so I love a good failed auction. We're getting a little bit of an arching pattern here, which can be an indicator of a failed auction to the upside. So what I'd be looking for is something like this with a sustained move to the downside back into this order block down here somewhere. If I was being conservative, the top of this order block, the even 100s and the even 50s in the Nasdaq are also pretty meaningful levels. Oh yeah, the Russell. There you go. Love it. Love it. I've never traded the Russell. I know people who do. It's just not my thing. Again, I'm a Nasdaq trader, so like I try to stick to it. But to be honest, I don't know if I've ever even watched the Russell move. But I have friends who love trading the Russell. That's awesome. All right. So as I said, I'm looking for a failed auction to the upside, which would look like this. And then I'm looking for a breakdown below back into the opening range here. And then I'd probably look for a little more confirmation of a failed auction. And then I would look for a short down to the 50 level down here. Probably about 51 just to make sure we took profit. So that's going to be my strategy. And let's see if we get it. All right, let's see. Let's make a couple of trades. All right. See what the next minute does for us. And again, we are right now kind of teetering on this opening range high. So let's just make sure that we're actually going to get a breakdown through that opening range high before we make a move. But I'm going to stop talking for a minute in case I decide to go in on this trade. What I don't want here is a double top. So my fear is another little rounding like this to the upside. All right, it does look like we're going to get breakdown. This could turn around on us pretty quick. So if I do take a short here, I am going to move my stop to break even as quickly as possible. All right, we're going to go short if it gives it to us. Yep, we're in. Oh, no. Go down. All right, our target is going to be 51. Shoot. Ah, dang. All right. Well, minus 455. That was a bummer. It wants to break down so bad. But the ES, this is why I like watching the ES. ES is double topping right here. It's a small double top. Awesome. Now we're going to be patient. Yeah, so you can see I'm playing a break back down into the opening range here, which is why I took this trade here at 18,177. We might actually get it. Yeah, darn it. Yeah, we're going to get this breakdown, I think. Try this trade one more time. Filled 2 contracts there. Let's see if we filled the other 3. Yep. right, our target is down here at 50. Moving stop to break even, just because I don't trust this. Yeah, I really feel like if this runs to the downside right now, right after. All right, awesome. Cool. That's on me. I moved my stop to break even. I got scared. Man, oh man. What a bummer. Man, oh man. All right, cool. Oh yeah, no. Yeah, Captain Herbalist. You're right. It is always on the trader. All right, let's see what we get here. If we retrace all the way back up, I'll sit on my hands. If we don't, I'll look for one more entry, see if we can ride this down to 18,150. Take a 15 or 20 handle scalp. I want to wait until the later part of this candle's closing though. All right. 25 seconds left on this candle. Yep. Let's do it. We need the sellers to come back in here. Take back over. What is happening? All right, we're going to run back to the top here. It looks like. So we were hoping for this move here. We didn't get it. We're probably going to end up getting a little bit of this. So let's see. My next thing I'm looking for here is to see whether or not if we do double top here, I just want to see if we get like a true double top, or if this thing just if this was just a small pullback with a freaking rip to the upside. We're flirting with all-time highs right now in the Nasdaq. I do feel like unless there is a strong wind behind us, I do feel like the sellers are going to get exhausted, or the buyers are going to get exhausted here. I could be wrong. Oh, what's the Russell doing? All right, let's see. I don't even know what the... here we go. The E-mini Russell 2000. Oh my gosh. The Russell's going straight up. Yeah, man. I'd be struggling with FOMO too. Wow. Wow, that's a strong move out of the Russell. Dang. Dang. The S&P is definitely moving with more strength than the Nasdaq. The Nasdaq is showing signs of another failed auction to the upside here. Kind of like we're kind of diddling in this range right now. It's wanting to break out above opening range high and really sustain a breakout, but the sellers keep coming in and knocking it back down. Opening range high is here on the blue line. So as you see, trying to decide what we're going to do. Gold trader, there is not a ton of correlation that I know of between the Nasdaq and gold. There is a decent amount of correlation between the Nasdaq and the US dollar. And I know that the gold and the US dollar sometimes have some correlation too. So I guess you can like kind of extrapolate correlation there. But really, like, there are some people who look like if the dollar tanks, Nasdaq usually pumps and vice versa. So this might not be the market for, this might not be a good market for bears like me. And that's okay. Like if I don't get any good trades today on this, I'll be fine. But I would like to try to find at least one more good short here and try a breakout back or breakdown back into opening range. But give me just a minute. I am going to I'm gonna go refill my water. And try to get my dog. Come here, Bobo. Come here. You guys can meet Bo. This is Bo. Say hi. Yeah, we got two German Shepherds. Bo doesn't know she's a German Shepherd. Arrow definitely knows she's a German Shepherd. Oh, you know what? All right, hold on. Look out, Bo. Oh, Bo. I ran over her paw. Go up, 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 up. 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 Oh, there's Arrow. All right. We ain't gonna get a piece of that. Missed it. Too busy talking about my dogs. All right, take one more short. My target is 50. Man, now we're already in the 50s. Snooze, you lose. All right, yeah. My target was down here in the 50s. Wanted to take a short down into that level. My next target below that would be basically the VWAP here at 26. So this is an interesting thing to look at. We definitely have strong downward pressure in the Nasdaq right now, and we do not have that in the ES. We kind of do in this 3-minute window. Your dog identifies as a fish. That's funny. Yeah, we hit that level. That was my target earlier. All right, next level would be 126. There's not a lot of conviction in this downtrend. I mean, we've got 4 or 5 candles that are red here, but also like you can see the buyers. You can see just in the movement, the buyers are trying to drive it back up. The Nasdaq, or sorry, the ES over here is really fighting off of that pullback. Anyways, I'm going to thank you, Captain. And for Mobby Boy Dre, sorry about that. I hit mute when I walked away and I didn't unmute it. I was just saying my target level 176 for another short, like a reversal back down to the downside. I don't know if it'll actually get there, but I'm just looking at that. That's opening range high. And it would kind of, I'm not a huge believer in trend lines, but it would kind of follow a trend. I mean, trend lines are what they are. They're fine. But like, so I would kind of expect us to come around right here and do this. Basically do that. Something like that. Yeah. Not like, I think they're useful in very, very small doses, and it should not it should not dictate or determine your strategy. Like if you're just trading on trend lines, like that's there's so many more meaningful levels than trend lines. A trend line can be helpful, but it should, yeah, exactly. Captain, that's such a good way to say it. It is almost always, trend lines are almost only valuable after the fact. And then by the time you start to establish a trend line, something happens and it breaks out of that trend line. Like right here, if we wanted to be a trend line trader, we would basically go like this. And we would say, oh, look at this. It's, and then we'd like start like trying to extrapolate some meaning from this and be like, oh, it's probably going to go to 19,000 today because this trend line is a Gemini. And it's stupid. Like, if you like trend lines, that's fine. Trend lines are, like I said, they're useful to a degree until they're not. Yeah, trend lines are like girls with crystals. It means everything and nothing all at the same time. I would really like to take a short here. Back all the way down to the 26 level, down here to VWAP. But I'm not seeing enough conviction in the market right now. I think I could stomach a short off of the 60 level here. The problem is, I've had 2 bad trades in a row, and I am, well, technically I had 1 trade here, a break-even trade here, and then a bad trade here. So I want to be careful. Yeah, it looks like we're going to get a move to the downside here. I think we're going to melt. I'm going to take a short. Okay, I don't like that entry location, but targeting here, 140, target 10 handles. Get our awesome. What is happening? That was a terrible trade location. I shouldn't have done that. Stop me next time. That's my fault. I'm just kidding. That's on me. This 50 level is really strong support right now. All right. We're done on that set of accounts for now. We're going to switch to these. No trades yet on these 3 accounts, so we're going to look to these 3 accounts. We're going to trade. We're doing 5 contract trades here. Holy crap. 17. This is my third day streaming. We have 17 live viewers. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you're just tuning in, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I'm going to be streaming every morning, trading Nasdaq futures. I'll be streaming with, I start streaming about 8:40, 8:45 Central Time. I never make a trade before 9. It's just not part of my strategy, so I don't trade before 9. So I'll spend the first 15 minutes of the day charting, planning my day, and explaining how I plan my day, if you want to tune in for that. And then I'll start trading at 9 every day. So if you would like to join me for that, I would love to have you. And thank you all for tuning in today. This is awesome. I'm sorry I'm not trading better so far. I'm an external processor. I don't love journaling. So I really started this just so that I could show. I have friends and family who have asked like what I do and how I do it. I really want to kind of show them instead of trying to explain it. And so, yeah, I'm just like, this is my way of journaling my trades out loud while I do them. It's good for me. It helps me. And I hope it helps y'all. I'm not really trying to monetize this. I'm not selling a course. I'm not doing anything like that. I'm just wanting to trade with some trading buddies in the chat. So, Captain, Gold Trader, who do we got in here? Man, we've had quite a few people come in and say what's up. Flavored Soden, Laus, Hefe. Hefe was here with me on day 1. This is day 3, so Hefe's a day 1 homie. Edmund Chung. Penny Lovett. Hefe, what up? You're still here. I knew it. Hefe, if we do something crazy and get to like 100,000 subscribers, I'll get Hefe tattooed on me somewhere. Because you were the first comment in my chat ever. Thank you. All right. What are we doing today, huh? What are we doing? Weird. Quant view is being weird. Let's move these trend lines. These are stupid. We're actually kind of about to come into the trend line that I drew up here. But anyways, we're not going to put too much weight on trend lines. Yeah, exactly, Captain. I can just like Hefe. I am Hispanic. I'm Mexican, part Mexican, and I do speak Spanish fluently. So, yeah, exactly. Jefe, the boss. Ooh, look at that, man. Let me refresh this chart real quick because it is not doing it's not populating order blocks, and it's not populating the colors. I don't know what's going on. Quant view, what is wrong with you? Yeah, Gold Trader, that's interesting. What's gold at right now? I don't follow the gold markets. I'm so sorry. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I know that 2000 level is a pretty important level for gold. Back in 2008, 2009, 2010, gold rallied up above 2000 for quite a while. And then it came back down. Yeah, for sure, man. Oh, Hefe, did you go long? FA, you went long from down here, didn't you? You went long from down at 155, I bet. Took 15 handles. Something like that. $58. Yep. Nice. Hey, good trade. 12 handles. The same thing happened yesterday, Hefe. Yesterday, you went long. You wish you stayed in longer. You revenge traded, and you lost it. Don't do that today. Don't do it. Don't do it. Keep your money. Keep your money. I believe in you, Hefe. You got this. You got this. I'm not putting you on blast. Sorry. I'm not trying to put you on blast. You posted that in the chat yesterday, so it's public knowledge. It's publicly available knowledge. I'm not like giving away Hefe's confidential thing that he told me. Yeah, Gold Trader. Look, I get it, man. I'm a big fan of documenting things in some way, right? Whether you're talking through your trades, you can record yourself, right? Like on your computer, just like hit record. If you have a webcam on your computer, you can document yourself. You can journal, comment in the chat, have a trading buddy. Get on the phone with someone and talk through what's going on. Like, I think it's really important to talk through your trading in one way or another. Oh, heck yeah, Captain, of course. If everybody ended at their high watermark every day, everyone would be multimillionaires. It doesn't happen. Like, everybody gives back. At one point or another, people give back. Like, it's just how it is. Yeah, Gold Trader, exactly. Yeah, you really look. This is if you're watching and you're not a futures trader. I think a couple of my friends are watching and they're not traders, but they want to learn more about it. The hardest thing about trading, the two hardest things about trading: one, accountability. You have no accountability. It's you and your computer. It's like playing a video game, but it is a video game with real money that moves really fast. So you need to be accountable to yourself. Second, in the same vein, you have to have good risk management. You have to have really strong risk management. You have to protect your profits, and you have to make sure that you're only risking on each trade what you're willing to lose. If you don't have a stop loss, you're an idiot. Put a stop loss on there. And don't do what I do and move your stop loss and miss out on profits. Yeah, it's a horror game sometimes. Yeah, it's like one of those freaking video games where like all you do, everywhere you go, you just get like jump scared everywhere. Like, it's terrible. The markets are brutal. And you can be really good at trading. I might have my first down day today in 5 days. Like, this is my 6th day. I might have my first down day, and that's okay. What I can't, I might not be able to control whether I have a down day or an up day. Like, it might be what it is. Like, I might not have a profitable day today. But what I can control is when I decide to stop and how far I let myself go down. If you're averaging $1,000 a day, but you're losing days, you're averaging $2,000 a day in losses when you lose, that's terrible. Like, your risk reward needs to change. And I'm speaking like that. That's on me too. Like, I'm super guilty of that. I'm like, oh, I'll get it back. I'll get it back. You probably won't. Like, walk away. I did earlier this week, and I should have been more careful. I was a little risky, and it worked for me, but most of the time it doesn't. So trade carefully. Don't give profits back. You worked hard for those. Keep them in your pocket. Keep it in your pants. All right, let's see. If we do break down here, man, I just really want a short, but I'm trying not to see something that's not actually there. Yeah. I'm glad I didn't chase that. I think we might break down from this level. This is that 176 level that I was shorting from earlier. See if it gives it to me. Once again, if we do break down off this level, my target would be in the 50s. Oh man, are you kidding me? We just flew through that. Don't do it. Man. Oh God, I should have been watching the ES. The ES just broke to the upside. Man, rough day. I was really thinking we were going to get this movement. The wicks down here were going to get run. That's okay. That's okay. It happens. We're not going to revenge trade. We're going to wait, sit on our hands, look for another opportunity. Dang. All right, y'all. Hey, I just want to say thank you. 17 of y'all here watching with me on my third day doing this. So thank you all for watching. This is really cool. So grateful for everyone who's here. If you haven't already, it'd be awesome if you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Hefe, my boy, I'm gonna have to make you a moderator if you want to be one, if this gets much bigger. But I'm really grateful to have y'all here doing this with me. If you don't know who I am, haven't seen me before, my name is Chad. I was an executive at a tech company, lost my job unexpectedly in September of 2023, and started trading futures for the first time. I had traded stocks and options before, but had never traded futures and wanted to figure out what it was about. So started trading on a practice account, started working to get funded by prop firms, got funded a few times, built up some accounts, blew some accounts. End of last year was just tough. Like I was figuring it out. I've only been trading for about 5 months in futures. And so, really working on becoming the best trader I can be. And all the things I'm sharing with you right now is knowledge that I've acquired from trading every day and studying the markets and studying strategies and watching other people, reading books, figuring out how to be a good trader over the last 4 or 5 months. And hopefully some of the information I share on stream is helpful to you. As always, futures trading contains substantial risk. Make sure you have good... you're only trading with risk capital. That is capital you can afford to lose. You can lose more than you come to the table with trading futures because it's a leveraged product. So make sure if you are trading futures, make sure you're trading smart. Be very careful with what you trade and how you trade. Make sure you have a plan, a system, and a process. Don't copy my trades. It's really important that you learn your own system, your own process, and think for yourself, trade for yourself. But hopefully I can provide some wisdom, insight, information to you all on the stream. I'd be curious to know in the chat, is anyone here funded by a prop firm? Okay, personal account. Interesting. Okay, cool. More power to you. That's awesome. 500 times leverage? Holy crap. Oh, it's ripping. It's ripping. What is happening? Oh, gold trader. That's a cool strategy. That's very interesting. So you're basically putting in a specific amount of money into the market that you're okay with losing if you lost it all. And then you're going for big bets on news events and seeing what happens. Sounds like that's what I'm hearing you say, which is kind of a cool strategy. I like that. Like, you're putting up the money, you're okay with losing. Yeah, that's sweet. I like that. That's a great strategy. Especially like for people starting out. You know, if you don't want to get funded by a prop firm and trade on someone else's money, just put what you're okay with losing in. You trade CFDs on US indices, and kind of like gold trader, I have a $1,000 USD to open an account. I would just deposit 100. Huh. Interesting. That's awesome. Super cool. Thanks for sharing, guys. Oh, you swing trade. Oh, so gold trader, what gold trader? I'd be curious. How long do you typically hold your positions? Like, are you holding for days? Are you holding for hours, minutes? Thought we might get a breakdown here. We might, but 1 day max. Oh, that's cool. Okay. So you are like, that is, so for those in the chat or those in watching who don't trade, if you're just like learning about trading, you kind of have swing trading, which is typically longer time frame, anywhere from a day, like 12 hours to 12 weeks. And then you have scalping, which is what I do, which is quick, so sort of high frequency trades. So a scalp would typically be anywhere between a few seconds to a few minutes. Some scalping strategies are a couple hours, but that's like a long scalp trade. I do. Oh, that's cool, Captain. Nice. So you're definitely more of a long time frame trader. That's cool. My personal money, I have money that I have invested in stocks. I trade blue chip. Like, I'm super bullish on American Airlines right now. Oh, got it, Captain. Okay. That's cool though. That's great. So yeah, you and I are probably pretty similar. Like, I have like 4,000 shares of American Airlines that I bought at $12.30 a share. I'm super bullish on American Airlines right now. And I like to keep my money in that's been in there for 9 months. Yeah. Good trade, sort of. I've been in for like 9 months, maybe 10 months. And so it rode all the way up to like $17 or $18 a share. I should have exited. My target is 20. So, I'm up 30% or so right now, but I could have been up quite a bit and rolled that money into something else if I had been a little more strategic with it. But yeah, I'm still in the money. And I think we're gonna run the highs again. What is happening? Yeah, exactly, Captain. If we had a crystal ball, things would be a lot better. Maybe get a magic 8-ball. Just ask the magic 8-ball what to do. Oh, dude, I would have bought Bitcoin a week ago. I would have bought Nvidia 3 years ago. I would have bought like, oh god, I could play this game with myself all the time. Back when AMC short squeezed, I had 20,000 shares of AMC, and I sold it when it went from $10 to $14. Amazon, Amazon. Yeah, but anyways, I didn't ride the AMC wave all the way to $60 or $70, whatever it hit. Should have done that. That was dumb. I also owned my worst. Oh, what's up, Rosales? Thank you for tuning in. That's awesome. I love it. This is my 3rd day streaming, so it's not perfect. I'm still learning how to be a streamer. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, Captain, long-term indices, for sure. For sure. All right. So for those tuning in right now, quickly give you a rundown because there's nothing for me to trade right here. I am a Nasdaq futures trader. I almost exclusively take short positions in the Nasdaq. I'm a supply and demand trader, and I follow some ICT concepts as well. But I really am a supply and demand trader. My QuantView chart is not working properly right now, but normally QuantView charts supply and demand levels for me. I don't know why it's not right now. It's being weird. But anyways, that's my trading style for futures. And thank you all for being here, because this gives me people to talk to instead of over trading right now in a market that I really don't want anything to do with. Where y'all, I would love to see in the chat where y'all are tuning in from. What part of the country or the world are you coming from? The Netherlands? Hell yeah. Let's go. Okay. Does that mean, this technically means I'm an international YouTube streamer. Spain? Fuck yeah. Sorry, language. Holy cow. That's sick. See, Spain's tough for me. I can't do the vosotros thing. I can't. I don't know how to do it. I learned it when I was a kid, but I'll speak Spanish all day long. I'll speak Spanish. Oh, Toronto? Let's go. So I'm assuming you speak French. I don't speak a lick of French. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, Captain, that's I grew up in Los Angeles and spoke Spanish. I've spoken Spanish fluently. Oh, Montreal. Okay, sorry. And Quebec too, right? I don't know if Montreal and Quebec, is Quebec a state or a city? I don't know. Okay, yeah, but Rosales, cool. Okay, sorry. I'm not trying to stereotype. I'm just trying to understand. That's cool. Yeah, so anyways, I grew up in Los Angeles, started speaking Spanish when I was a kid. Oh, Quebec is the province. Okay. Provinces are like states, right? I think. I don't know anything about Canada other than you guys have mounted police, which is cool. Cool. Okay. Yeah, anyways, from Los Angeles, started speaking Spanish when I was about 16, 17. Became fluent when I was about 19. And now I live in Nashville, Tennessee, and been here for a while. No one really speaks Spanish here, so I don't speak a lot of Spanish. My buddy Carlos was in the chat earlier today. He speaks Spanish. We speak Spanish together occasionally, but he speaks it a lot better than I do. And his family is awesome, so they speak Spanish with me, and they let me speak English back to them because sometimes I have a hard time speaking it. I can still understand it all. I just have a hard time speaking it back. All right. Johnny Cash. Yep. Yeah, I've been in Nashville about 10 years now, so I'm Nashville's blowing up the last few years. Oh my gosh. Captain, Whistler. I've never been. My parents went when I was a kid for like an anniversary trip or something. They like to ski, and they did like glacier skiing in Whistler. Oh, that sounds amazing. I would love to go to Whistler. Although we have pretty good skiing here in the States, like especially on the West Coast. I grew up with pretty good skiing, like Tahoe, Mammoth, Park City. I never skied Colorado, which I would like to. But Whistler is definitely Definitely probably top 2 bucket list places to ski. Yeah. California was crazy because I was a big surfer. I think it's the only state in the country where you could surf and ski in the same day if you timed it right. Like you could wake up, ski, hit the first run of the day, get off the mountain, get in your car, drive 3.5, 4 hours to the beach, surf the afternoon. I never did it. Mostly because that sounds exhausting, and I would rather just go skiing and then come back and surf and but whatever. Oh yeah, Captain. In the summer, don't they do mountain biking at Whistler? Actually, Rosales, you guys would all probably know that. Yeah, that's cool. They did that at Mammoth, where I used to go when I was a kid. Pretty cool. The fact that mountain biking without having to pedal uphill is awesome. Just take a lift up with your bike and then ride down. You only have to do the best part of biking. The best part of biking is going downhill. The worst part is pedaling up a hill. But you don't have to do that. That's great. It's literally perfect. Oh, okay. Cash, it's so to get live data, this icon right here, this green on my screen, is probably orange or yellow on yours. That means you don't have live data. So there's a 10-minute delay, and TradingView is just trying to get their money. So they're trying to charge you money to get live data. It's not that expensive. I think it's been a while since I subscribed to live data with them for Nasdaq. You can choose what you want live data on. It's kind of like getting a YouTube TV subscription. You can choose which channels you want to have access to. Yeah. Rosales, no, I am 3 days away from my first payout. So I'll be able to take my first payout. I'll request it on Wednesday of next week, and I'll be able to take it on March 15th. I'll receive it March 15th. And I will gladly report back on that. All right, looks like we might be pulling back a little bit. Maybe not, though. Jeez. Nope, never mind. Not pulling back. Sitting on our hands a little more. What is going on? I'm trying to keep as many bullets in the gun today as possible to make sure that I have money to trade with if and when we get a pullback. That's what I want. So until then, I'm hanging out with y'all. And sorry, I keep looking over to the left because I got my chat screen over here. Maybe I'll move that. You know what? Let's move that. Let's get that moved. Let's get that relocated over here. And then when I look at chat, I'm kind of looking at the camera too. So it feels like I'm talking to you and not talking to someone over here, you know? Oh, Cash. Yeah, good question. I'm not a huge fan of journaling, like on paper. So for a while, I was actually recording my streams. So basically, I would record myself streaming, and then I would kind of go back and I would talk through my trades. I've had this setup, this mic set up, and all the things I need to stream, but I really just used it for recording. In my last job, I used all my setup for client meetings and recording videos for my job. And so I was like, well, I have all this stuff. Why not just stream instead of just like recording? So I just really started doing this so that I could start basically talking out my trades and explaining my strategy live. It's good for me. It helps me, it holds me accountable. Yeah. So, and then I think it's great to have a trading community. I've followed some really great YouTubers, to have some trading community when they stream live. I think it's important. If you're not part of a trading community, you are now. So welcome. But I think it's really important. So really that's my two answers. Provide a trading community for people, and then accountability and kind of live journaling for myself. I'll never sell. I don't have any plans to sell a course. I don't have any plans to be some streamer influencer for this. That's not my goal. I just figured, yeah. Thanks, Cash. I appreciate it. Yeah, I also have a lot of friends and family who have asked me what I do and how I do it and why I do it, what it is. And so I was like, well, it's kind of hard to explain. So why don't I just live stream and you can come watch if you want. So I've got some friends and family tuning in throughout the day as well, which is pretty cool. All right, I'm going to be looking for a short here because we might get a pullback. I think we might pull back all the way down to the 200 level. So let's see. I'm going to take a short here at the 20s. I really like shorting the 20s. I think the 20s are usually pretty good levels to take shorts from. Oh, we are in the money. $15? We're up $15, y'all. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Just melt down. Go down. Go down. We love this. Stop to break even. Playing tight on the day. Going back. We're going to go down here for 15 handles, which would be a $1,500 trade. Bring us up $1,000 in this group of accounts if we don't stop out at break even here. No, don't do it. All right, I am going to trail my stop as well. So once we break down to about the 12 level, if we do, I'm going to move my stop to 15 so that I'm at least taking $500 down on this trade. That will make sure that I secure at least a break-even day on this group of accounts. All right, no. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. On a day like today, we are really, this is a not major, but this is a pretty strong upward trend for the day. So I just want to be real cautious here. We keep getting these little double tops that turn into breakouts. So that's why I'm moving stop to break even today. Just trying to be careful, protect my profits. Well, I don't have profits right now. I'm in the red, $381 on these accounts. So, but when I'm in the money on a trade, I'm trying to make sure I don't let it turn around on me. Yeah, for sure. My last losing day was last week, I think the 21st, when the day after the NVIDIA earnings came out, when the Nasdaq rallied 3.5%. I couldn't trade that day. Couldn't do it. I just kept messing it up. We do have a Fed speaker again in an hour. And then we have another Fed speaker at 12:30 Central, and another Fed speaker right before the market closes at 2:30 Central. So We could get some volatility here in about an hour that could drive the price down. It could also send the price through the roof, though. So, who knows? Who the heck knows, you know? Literally anything could happen. Cash. Do I only day trade or do I also invest? I also invest. I was talking about this a little bit earlier. So I day trade with prop firm money. And then I day trade with prop accounts. I do not day trade with my own money. I mean, technically it's my money because I've earned it with the prop firms, but I also have long-term positions that I hold. Like I have 4,000 shares of American Airlines. I'm a huge fan of American Airlines. I think it's undervalued right now. And I think they're doing good things. So yeah, that's my main position right now. And then I have, I have like 401ks and stuff that are in index funds and whatnot. But yeah, mostly I'm trading with my own money. I only am actually a long-term trader, long time frame trader. All right. I think we got a double top here. We might pull back down. So I'm going to try to take one more short. Dang. It's too slow. I was talking to y'all. I'm just kidding. I don't blame you. All right. Let me focus on this trade for a sec. Try to get in. I'm going to try to get in here, and my target will be down here at, probably have my target down here at the 210 level. And I'm choosing this entry location because I can basically get in here, take 5 handles of risk at the top of this wick. And if we run to the top of this wick, chances are we're going to run to the upside today. So, or at least for the next few minutes. So trying to just take a cheap trade, low risk in the sense that I'm only risking 5 handles for this to take 15 profit. And I really want to chase this right now, but I'm not gonna. There we go. I'm in. And now we wait and see if this turns or if this just runs on me. Oh no. The ES is looking kind of heavy. Oh. Don't do it. Damn. All right, one more trade. One more trade for me, and if I'm out of the money on this next trade, I'm done for the day. Oh, Tyler, hello. I am using the 1 minute. I trade on the 1 minute, but I do look at really the 1, 3, and the 5. So we can kind of, like, if we zoom out here, the 3 minute looks just like the 1 minute right now. 5 minute actually looks a lot more bullish than the 3 minute and the 1 minute. But yeah. These, part of my strategy is I don't trade till 9 o'clock. Yeah, shorting all-time highs is definitely tricky, but buying all-time highs is just as tricky, if not trickier, right? So, like, it's tough. It's a weird day. And honestly, if this ends my winning streak today, that's okay. It's a bummer way to end a week, like to go into a weekend with a losing day, but I'm not going to try to like force a winning day and make it worse for myself. So, yeah. Tyler, anyone else who's tuning in just now, these blue lines on my chart are the opening range high, opening range low, and down here we had opening range high from yesterday. So 30-minute opening range, this was the highest we got during that initial 30 minutes of the day. This was the lowest we got during the initial 30 minutes of the day. So those are my levels. That's why I have them here. And quant view is being weird right now. It's not showing me. Oh, weird. It went away. That's why. Hang on. Smart Money Concepts is what I use. That's why it wasn't turned on. I don't know why. What? All right, hold on. I got to edit this because there's a whole bunch of stuff on here that I don't want. I don't want the bands. I don't want the ribbons. Oh, we can actually keep the momentum color. That's fine. And then, okay. We're going to open this. Move this guy up here. There we go. That's how that's how I like to customize the chart. That's why we were losing that's why our supply and demand levels weren't showing, because I messed up my own chart. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So we've got a little bit of, there's not a lot of price action. Like, it's just a slow grind to the upside right now. The longs are definitely getting paid. The question is, at what point do the longs become exhausted? I don't know the answer to that. If I did, I'd be rich. And I'd share it with you, and I'd help you be rich. I have guesses and assumptions, like maybe right now, but maybe not. Bum 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 ba-dum. Yeah. ES is looking like it. I mean, ES had a perfect double top. This high on the ES is a little lower or a little higher than. So let me re-say this. This high of the double top is just slightly lower than this high of the double top, and we are looking like we are going to roll over in the ES. In the Nasdaq, this high is meaningfully higher than this high, and we are showing signs of continuing to push to the upside. So like right now, this trade in the ES is one I'd really like to take, but I don't trade ES. I'm not going to try to, it's not a market I know. But yeah, my boy Dre, that's very true. Russell's doing the same thing, man. Y'all, I just want to say thank you. If you're in the stream right now, this is my third day doing it. We have 18 viewers right now. I think I've got like 50 or 60 subscribers, maybe more than that, since I started doing this 3 days ago. And we've got 8 or 10 likes on the stream. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. This is awesome. Really cool. And thank you, chat, for being so engaged. Love talking to y'all. Love answering y'all's questions. So keep them coming. If I don't have an answer to your question, I will be honest about that. All right. I might take a little short here. Yeah, I'll take a short. Kind of a... The ES is really looking like it wants to roll over. Nasdaq looks like it does too. Target down here for a 10 handle move. I am going to move stop to break even though in case it turns around on us because it is such a bullish day. There we go. Stop going to break even. And let's see. Let's see if we get some movement. This will... Nope. Okay. Cool. Awesome. 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 I'm trading scared today. It's such a bullish day. I am not trading with the... yeah, actually, okay, well, I'm glad I did that. It looks like we're going to run back to the upside. God. All right, I'm going to use the restroom real quick, and I'll be right back. And we'll see what happens in the next couple minutes. Maybe I'll take one more trade. Y'all are my microphone accountability partners. Thank you, Captain. Thank you, Mob Boy. Oh, I should buy. The planets are about to align. That's really... Is that inside info? That's insider trading, though. How do you know the planets are going to align? Insider trading. I'm not trying to go down with you, Captain. I'm not going down with you on that insider trading with the planetary alignments. Oh, man. God, that is some inside information. All right, you heard it here first, y'all. Planetary alignment. Yeah, exactly. Mob Boy, that's exactly why I'm terrified of buying. But yeah, you heard it here first. Planetary alignment. We're going to the moon. Literally. The moon and planets. We're going. So, get your crystals. And read a book on astrology. And make sure you know your sign and what it means. And everything will be fine. So, you know. Just make sure you have your stock market crystals. Whatever crystal it is that makes the stock market go up, make sure you have that one right around your neck. Man, you know what? We should start a multi-level marketing company for crystals. Cures everything. What do you guys think? Yep. Good advice? All right. We could probably make that happen. Anyone know a good crystal guy? Not crystal meth, but crystal, like crystal, the things that the girls use to change their energies. You know what I'm talking about? I guess crystal meth kind of changes your energy too. But that's not the crystal we're talking about. Oh, God! Oh, Captain, shoot, you were talking about the other crystal. I can't help you there. I know, dude. I know. I'm feeling a pullback right now. I mean, look at this. No. Oh, this is so beautiful. It's such a beautiful red candle. It's so beautiful. It does look like they want to drop. So it's just so hard on a day like today to know if this is a pullback or if this is, oh my God, this looks like more than a pullback to me. We're breaking down through this supply level or this demand level here. All right, let's look, and if we were going to do this, what's our entry? What's our target? All right, entry would be up here at 20. Target would be down here at 201 to take profit. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, We're going to retrace this entire red candle. We're going to retrace this entire red candle. Hey, someone get the buyers on the phone and tell them to stop. Tell them to go away. Tell them they're not welcome here. Hefe, if you're still in the chat, stop buying NQ. Stop it. Stop it. All right, all right, all right. We're going short. Hefe, don't you dare buy NQ right now. Don't do it. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. All right, target down here. No, come down, please. Going for 20 handles. Going for 20 handles, 20 handles. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Dump. 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 Just dump. I am going to move stop to break even again. I am absolutely trading like a scared child today. And I'm okay with that. All right, dump. Dump. Stop at break even. Come on, baby. Come on. We need sellers to come in. Hefe, stop buying. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hefe. Hefe, I'm getting a Hefe tattoo. I am friend. There we go. I like this so far. Melt off. Melt. Just melt. Just rip down. Go away. Go away. Yes. 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 Hefe, you should get out. You should get out. This is not trading advice. I'm just saying, Hefe, stop fading me. Come on. Just let me have it, please. Come on. Yes. Let's go. Come on. Break, baby. Break. All right. To get to break even on the day, I need to be at 14 here. No. 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 I should have taken profit. I should have taken profit. Hefe, thank you for letting me have $400. Oh, man. Why is this market the way it is? Why? I should have taken profit. I was in the money on the day. Oh, my boy, I'm sorry. My boy, who are you? Who do you trade with? Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah, I have 7 Apex accounts and 2 Top Step accounts. Nice, Hefe. Good trade. Good trade. Hefe, what was your entry? Yeah, GG's, Hefe. That's a great trade. Hefe bought the pullback. That's awesome. 12 points. I love it. Hefe, you are a consistent 12-point hitter. I like it. I like it. Oh, that's probably something I should explain too. So In the Nasdaq, you'll notice a tick is 25 cents, a point or a handle is a dollar. So there's 4 ticks to a handle. One contract on the Nasdaq is $5 per tick, $20 per handle. I'm trading 5 contracts. So today I'm trading 5 contracts. So one trade, sorry, brain fart. So 5 contracts is $100 per handle, $20 per tick. Okay, my boy. Yeah. Are you on a 50K account? We might double bottom here down to 15s, maybe. What do we think? What do we think? One more short? Yeah, let's do it. Why not? All right, we're in for 2 contracts. It filled me for 2. I mean, 2 contracts down to here, I'll go to break even, so I'll take it if it gives it to me. Oh, 150. Nice. Oh, shit. Hang on. I got to manage this trade. What just happened? All right. Sorry, guys. I'll look at the chat in a sec. Don't freaking do it. Are you kidding me? FA, stop buying. Stop it. Dang it. I look... Okay. Okay. All right. All right. This is not my day. This is not my day. Oh, I had some buddies ask me the other day too, how you put a stop loss in, like what that means. So I'm going to put it way down here where we're not going to get, it's not going to fill me. So let's say I wanted to go long at 18,150. So I'd put a buy order here, and whenever it tripped that, I would go long. Now you can do an OCO order, but I'm not going to go into that right now. So I'm just going to explain the basics of this. So yeah, so basically, if I wanted to go long, put an order here. When it trips my long, well, first of all, if price is coming back down to me, that's a limit order. So price comes back down, trips my long. But before it gets to me, I want to make sure I have a pre-decided risk that I'm willing to take on this trade. So if I'm willing to take 5 handles of risk, then I'm going to put my sell right here at 18,140.50 right here. 5 handles. So 18,150.50. Nope, that's not 5. What am I doing? I got to zoom in. Sorry, hang on. All right. 45.50 is what I meant. 45.50. All right. So that's 5 handles of risk I'm willing to take. Once my order gets filled, I can put my target. I don't know why my chart isn't letting me zoom in. I can put my target. Once this is filled, I can then put my target. Say I want to take 15 handles of profit. That's my target. I think price is going to come back up to 165.50. So once that order is filled, I can do a sell here. And now this order is filled, so this line will turn blue. This is my stop loss. And it either trips this and I lose $500, or it trips this and I make $1,500. That's what a stop loss and a target take profit is. Thanks, Hefe. Hefe, how you doing on the day? Awesome. Hefe, thank you for saying that. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. It's good for me to explain my strategy too. Like, I should, if you're a trader of anything, you should be able to explain what you're doing and why. Like right here, I might look for a short down into this 21 level where we have a 10 handle short. because we're starting to do a little bit of a rounding again. And it's a higher high than this high, but it's still lower than this, so might be a failed auction. And I really like QuantView. The color coordination on QuantView is green is when it's strong buyer. The buyers are winning hand over fist. And then it starts to turn yellow, then orange, then red as the sellers start taking over. That's why I like this color combination on QuantView. So here I'm going to be looking for a short if we have one more candle of decent weakness here. And to be honest, my assumption would be that we create a lower low because we had a higher low, lower low. I would assume that we make another lower low down here around the 12 level, probably, ballpark, if we break back down here. But we need these next couple candles to be pretty weak on the buy side. So we'll see if we actually get a breakdown here. I think the buyers are getting kind of exhausted. We're at all-time highs in the Nasdaq right now. So, you have to be asking yourself, if you're long for a long period of time on the Nasdaq, like at what point do you take profit? Because there's no historical precedent for levels above here. Like you could say, oh, an even number is nice, so I'm going to target 18,250. But like other than that, we've never been here before. So how are you getting your levels for a target exit on a long at all-time highs? Yeah, I'm going to take a short. Come on, Phil. All right, I just want... All right, this will be a 13 handle short if we get it. If this turns around on us, I'm going to be done for the day. If we do anything worse than break even here, this is my last trade. Don't do it. Okay, there we go. Man, what a fucking day. All right, guys. Wow. This is gnarly. All right, I'm going to walk away. I'm going to get some food. Relax a little bit. I might trade a little bit more later. Oh, man, we got 20. We broke 20. Skeleton Gamer, what up? I know. The planets aligned. Captain warned me that the planets were aligning and we were going to go to the moon today. Well, he said April, but I think, planets, it's just hard to know sometimes with the planets. They can do anything. Man, 22 people watching. Okay, I wanted to say thank you. Thank you for tuning in. This is so cool. Third day streaming, and we had at our peak 22 or 25 of y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Like I said, my name's Chad, futures trader. Astrology is facts, yes. Yeah, Skeleton, it's crazy. Chat, you've been amazing. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for engaging. Thank you for talking this out with me. I'm sorry I didn't have a better day for you guys to watch, but unless I take a couple more trades later today and can turn this around, we had our first losing day in 5. We had 5 winning days. Our 6th day was a loser. Bummer way to go into a Friday, or go into a weekend rather, but that's okay. Losing happens. Make sure you are protecting your losses and not taking more than you can handle. Let me share my P&L right now with y'all before we end the day. So as you see here, we are at, we went down $1,432 on these 4 accounts and $1,073 on these 3 accounts. Not a great day. That makes us $2,800, $5,600, $8,600 bucks. That was our day yesterday. Our day yesterday was $8,500, 8,600. So we basically canceled out yesterday. That's a bummer. Don't like to see that. But in the spirit of full transparency, this is my day right now. If I make any more trades later today, I will update everyone first thing in the morning on Monday when I share my stream on Monday morning. Anyways, happy trading, y'all. Be safe, be smart, trade well, be patient, and don't overtrade. Thank you all. Have a good one.